Hello, air signs. It's Lulu. I'm a week off. Thank you. Oops. Now then, today I'm going to do your Mudra reading, darling. This is for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. If the message doesn't resonate, you can always use the Mudra. Yes? Thank you. Also, thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you. Any information that you need is in the description box, darling, or it will be in the pinned comment. All right. I hope y'all holding up good out there in the quarantine. Okay. Hope you are safe and you are staying home. We don't need to lose no more people. Angels, what do you have for the air signs? We're listening to 432 hertz miracle tone for clear intuition and awakening inner strength. 528 hertz of rejuvenate to rejuvenate and heal cells. Whoops. All right. Oh, and I be damn. Popping. Okay. See, everything work out how it's supposed to. I be like, what frequency we need to listen to for this sign? And that's what they said, and that's what it go with. So many of you are all right. So you may be very content, you may be very comfortable in your space, right? What I feel is of course there's a massive awakening, right? This is a time of that. But what I'm getting for you is you are seeing things more clearly. You are clearing out the clutter. You may be clearing out the clutter in your home, clearing out the clutter in your mind, clearing out there's a lot of you seeing the work that you have done as well and knowing what you need to do to move forward. I also feel here that there may be two different directions that you may decide to take, or may have two different things pulling at you at this time. They want you to center yourself and communicate with your guides so that you will guide your ancestors, your life, right? But it's important for you to open up to the all so that you can receive the information that you need, so in an effort for you to move forward. I feel like there's going to be some sage wisdom coming through, right? You may be remembering or seeing things from a perspective that you didn't even know you had that level of communication. You didn't have that level of knowing. So I feel like some of you are on the spiral of ascension when it comes to that third eye chakra. You are seeing things more clearly. Many of you may need to decalcify. Be mindful of your diet at this time. They're also saying that you may have asked to see some things, and now that you see them, okay, you know when you see them, you can't unsee them. Pooh. Now, so you are seeing things. Sidebar. After them last few videos, I forgot to keep my humidifier popping. My voice was wet. That's what happened when you're just in the house. Now then, move forward. I also feel that you're not in a space of allowing people to infiltrate your peace. You are not in a space of that's the sound for this card, I believe. But there's more of a connection. You feel more connected. You may have been talking to other people and realizing the connection that you have with other people. You may have even been having conversations where now you see how your relationship has been, and where you know there's some renegotiating going on. Earth signs. I also feel that there is some type of peace being made with a water sign. Now then, you should feel very strong and stable right now. There's a lot of white light around this, okay? So you should feel very comforted at this time. So let's roll through, honey. You should feel very comforted at this time. Okay. Clear vision, clear sight, clear knowing. Determined to grow in certain ways now that you see. Some of you may be taking up new courses, taking a new course, or learning something new, something that just resonates with your spirit, resonates with your soul. And you may have in the past looked into these things and, set it aside. It wasn't time for you to learn it. Now is the time. You got time. That's it. Angels, clarify this card for the earth signs, please. Discipline. Asserting yourself and moving forward. Success is guaranteed. Whichever way you decide to go, you are moving forward. Many of you have stabilized your energy. You have come to a space where you feel more whole, more complete. So now you know that you can move forward. This is also Cancer, right? So this may be a Cancer. Someone may be finding out that they are in remission from Cancer as well. But I'm seeing that this is also movement. Some of you are realizing that it's time for you to make a move. It's time for you to get new transportation, as well as you may even be using your intuition on when to go to the store. I'm telling you, I do it, whatever. Be like, yeah, this ain't the time. All the coughing people gonna be in there. Coughing on everything, spitting up sputum. Now then, clarify this Chariot. And again, with this Chariot, that's riding the Merkaba, riding the Chariot of Ascension, right? So some of you may, again, it goes with that third eye. Leveling up, right? There's new levels of responsibility as well. You may be taking on a new role or venture as well. Clarify this Chariot, honey. Yeah. Now you're taking into account the things that you've done in the past. Like some of you may be sitting in your emotional chair, is what we're going to call it. The emotional chair is where you sit and do your emotional to-do list. Now some of y'all got time to do it on a daily basis. As things come up, you're working through them. But I feel like there's some movement. There may be the energy of forgiveness that needs to transpire and just move past. Let's just move past it. I see how we can work through it. Let's move past it, right? Can't cry over spilled milk. You can just clean it up the best you can. And you better clean it up right, because it'll be sticky. And then your feet going to get dirty when you walk up and through there. It's going to attract all kind of debris. Then it look like you got a stain on your floor. Moving forward. Moving away. Some of you may be moving away from drug addiction. Got morphine on there. Moving away from drug addiction or poisonous situations. Seeing what part you played in things in your past, and what does that equate to now? What does that mean now? How can you be a better person or handle things differently? Okay. Now then, it's the Five of Cups. Clarity. Revealing a truth or coming into, this is greater insight, powerful new insight coming in, sharp intuition, conversation. This may even be communication from someone who you may even know. There may be telepathic communication between you and someone, and you may even know that, hey, what? You texting me out of nowhere? You calling me out of nowhere? Okay. What? And someone may want to reveal a truth to you or discuss something with you. But this is with this Chariot. I really feel, and with this third eye chakra, I really feel that now that you have sat in your emotional chair and you have clarity, you know what direction you want to go. Some of you may even want to be in a space where you are forgiving someone, or you are finally ready to communicate with someone who possibly hurt you. And, hey, tell them what's up. Oops. So this is not allowing things to end. Someone doesn't want something to end. They may even have had an awakening. So it feels like there was an awakening, right? Don't want anything to end. Doesn't want to let go. With that Ten of Swords in reverse. Doesn't want to let go. Whoever it is that you communicate with could possibly be awakening, but they're also shifting, you see. So here's the thing. A lot of times when there's forgiveness on the table and people want to say, oh, I want a clean slate, I'm telling you I'm better, and whoop, whoop, whoop. So sometimes we can make the decision to where we feel like, no, I don't believe that. You ain't changed in that amount of time. Sometimes people have an awakening, but then they have to grow through that awakening that they had, because patterns of behavior have to be shifted. Patterns of behavior have to be changed. Their outlook on life has to be changed. The way that they do, like, certain habits got to be changed. So it's on you if you give this person a chance or not. It's on you if you decide to move forward with them. Or even if it's not a person, what I feel is there may be communication coming in where there are people who need your help, and you don't want to turn your back on them, even though they may have done some things, you know, that were immoral. Let me clarify one more card. Clarify this. Thank you. One more card to get to. Okay. Now then, see, it may be an Aries or something. Someone wants to communicate with you. It may even be your job communicating with you, saying that they need you to come on back, because they may have gotten some type of permit to be an essential part. I hope it's a beauty supply or nail shop, bitch. These bitches hanging on. Whatever. Now, there may be communication from your boss or communication from an Aries here. Someone who doesn't want to give up. They want to make things right. They regret what they have done. It could be your boss. So, you know, we're going to take it like that. Now, also, some of you there may be many of you who are finally deciding to be your own boss or take control of your life to the point where now you are driven because you got two aces. You may be a lot of drive, a lot of compassion and wisdom with that as well, but you are ready to move forward. You are on the go, especially with this Emperor, this Chariot, this third eye, and these two aces, right? Someone isn't giving up hope on their dreams. They're not giving up hope on their relationships. They're not giving up hope on their family or their children, and because they see things differently, they see things clearly here. So this is Ajna, third eye, and the meaning is wisdom. The location is between the brows. The sound is The color is indigo, so you can do any shade of purple to bring in this from the belly button up, purple, right? Or, you know, look at things that are purple, or, you know, purple. We painting our own nails, ain't we? I will be soon. So purple fingernail polish, moving forward. Now, the symbol is 2 indigo petals. It rules the sight, senses, nervous system, pituitary gland. The element is space. The qualities are intuition, wisdom, clarity, and vision, darling. Thank you. All right, air signs, that's your quickie. Woo! All right, I love y'all. Bye.